What's up, Autistic Nation? It's your boy, Autistic God, back with another storytime video. So, today I'm going to be reading some memoirs that I wrote in English last or freshman year, and I think it's going to be cool. This is called Satan. When I was 9, I was having an average normal day, but little did I know that my whole life was about to change. That morning I was walking down the street and I saw a red stone, so not thinking about Christians or superstitions, I picked it up. Then the rock caused me to spontaneously combust. I started running around screaming because I was on fire, and as I fell thinking I was going to die, I caught a glimpse of my reflection in a store window. At that moment I realized that I had become Satan. Old Man Joe, Chapter 2. It had been 2 years since I had become the devil, and luckily I had still kept my size a secret. But as I walked in an old bookstore, I started to feel an extreme hunger that was rapidly increasing. Then I saw the owner, and without hesitation my body lunged at him, out of control. I tried to stop, but my body was being controlled remotely. Then I ripped open the chest and broke his ribs with the Bible. When I pulled out his ribs, he was still screaming for his life. Since his legs were squirming, I broke and paralyzed his back with the same Bible. Then I proceeded to tear out and eat chunks of the lungs. When the man finally stopped screaming and died, I ripped open the heart and pulled out the soul essence and drank it. My hunger was finally stopped. I had devoured my first soul. Chapter 3, The Ginger Man. 2 weeks later, the hunger came again, just not as bad. So this time, I grabbed a random red-haired man, dragged him into an alley. So I started to stomp on his ribcage until it shattered, then I ripped it out. The man was still screaming for his insignificant, puny little life. Then I grabbed out a rib piece and pried out his left lung. There it was, the heart, my target. So I tore it out open, but to my surprise and disappointment, there wasn't a soul in there. In that moment, I remember that ninjas don't have souls. Chapter 4, Investigation. The police found the body the next morning. The cops and detectives were walking towards the body, but the first cop that saw it vomited excessively into the chest cavity, which was good for me because the fingerprints were melted away. I walked by the scene as an old lady was explaining the story to the detectives because she witnessed the whole thing from her window. The next night, a police officer knocked on my door and said, "You're under arrest." But as soon as he said that, I grabbed his knife and sawed out his throat. Then I threw his body out the window, and it landed on a pedestrian. After that day, I packed my bags and moved to Cuba, where I'm fed human sacrifices every day and worshipped by the people.